It's week 4 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Rams' second-year linebacker. He'll get after you every chance he can get on defense. It's the Rams and the Bears on EA Sports.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question.
Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams led out by a Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford, second among all active passers in the NFL. Only Aaron Rodgers has thrown for more yards. Hard to believe, Greg, it's already season 16 for the man out of the University of Georgia.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1990 Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Stafford now. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's gonna get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. It's 2nd down and 7. They run over center with Williams. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. Evan Byard, the veteran who's broken up a few passes in his day, gets to that one. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he will take this down close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They got him a yard short of the sticks. Stafford will throw here on 3rd. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the number 1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
When we sat down with him earlier in the week, Mike, as you would imagine, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up the fact that he had 4 interceptions in last week's game. You could tell it was still on the top of his mind. He was still working to put it behind him. I think my biggest takeaway was just how excited he was to get back on the field and have a fresh start. And I think we want to see him get off to a fast start here early, get some easy completions, put last week behind him. If he can move forward and he can play to the level he's capable of, I think they're going to have a lot more success here.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
They teach these defensive ends to rush to the X. The X is the spot where the quarterback stops his drop, and you can see when he hit that back foot, he had nowhere to go, and he's able to bring him down for a big sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Over the middle, that's Kmet. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Bears sending out their punt team. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First down, Stafford. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down, and it's an incompletion. They'll run it with Williams. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. They put Adams in motion. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. 15-yard pickup there. First down, L.A.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. He's going to have a Bears first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 1st down, they give it right back to Swift. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. 2nd and a yard. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Duvernay with the grab. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down. On the ground, it's Swift. And he'll get forward to about the 42. The rookie out of Florida State, Jared Verse, on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the tight end, Komet. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. A run here with Swift. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Cameron Kitchens there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 6. Play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Stafford now to throw on 1st down. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Stafford now on 2nd down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There was tight coverage all across the field. I think the quarterback thought he had the arm strength to fit this one into a pretty small window, but the defense wasn't having it. They were all over it, and I think the quarterback actually got away with one there.
In trouble, and down he goes.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
So a 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Set to go now on 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. They'll go play action here with Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they'll get him down for no gain.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that gain to nothing.
Here's Torrey Taylor now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Williams. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Nice job moving the chains, and Kyren Williams is really someone who kind of came out of nowhere, and he had a career season back in 2023. Finished 3rd in rushing, but it was really the yards per game, the consistency. A lot of big plays, and he picks up right where he left off. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Matthew Judon in there for the sack. 3rd and long. Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10 now from the 36. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. Two defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's Williams. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
Williams gonna look to throw it on first down. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams, that's over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. It's another run here for Williams. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They put Adams in motion. Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. On 2nd down, it's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. It is 3rd and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
The Bears send out their punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. Play action, Stafford. That's to the right side and incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. That one into the hands of Atwell. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Rams 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On 1st down, it is Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A 1st down throw for Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To the air again, Stafford. That's caught by Puka. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Throwing again is Stafford. Look wide, get this one complete. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he'll take it on in. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Rams. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams move out to a 21-3 advantage. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So we're at halftime, and it's the visitors, the Rams, taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready for this next possession. Greg, simply put, they've been off their game right from the jump.
Yeah, sometimes it's just the way the game goes, and you can't really put your finger on it, but you feel good coming out of the week of practice. You feel really good about your game plan, and then once the ball's kicked off, nothing seems to work, and it's very frustrating because you can look great one week, and then the next week be completely taken out of your game.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. A play fake. Now Williams. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Duvernay. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Bears first down. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Duvernay with the grab. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Swift. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Williams to throw on 2nd down. They'll go underneath to Komet on the screen. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front, and they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that'll set up 4th down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This from 40 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears are back within 2 scores. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. It's Stafford. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, LA. They run over center with Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Working out of the gun, Stafford. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Here's Stafford. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone. And a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the give, here's Swift. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. 2nd down and 3. They'll go play action here with Williams. That is caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these 2 guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback-wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, 1st overall pick. Odunze, number 9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
On 1st down, it's Swift. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Off play action. Here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Here's Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll go. It's Johnson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Roshan Johnson. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
That is fielded at the 13. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the give, it's Swift. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Here's a handoff to Swift. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Here's Williams now to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Give up the middle with Swift. He'll take this down to the 43. A short pickup there. 2nd down and 8. They'll run. It's Swift. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he's going to have a Bears 1st down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Williams. That's into the hands of Olamide Zaccheaus. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. A run here with Swift. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. They need one right now. 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Swift. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain, and 4th down's coming up.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. Throwing, Stafford. That's caught by Puka. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To the air again. Stafford.
The defenders knew a pass was coming. They had their ears pinned back here on third down, but they initially allowed him to escape the pocket and make a break for it, but give them credit. They recognized the scramble quickly, rallied to the ball, stopped him short of the first down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. Stafford to throw it. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Bears offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift, and not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Now Swift. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And for the second straight offseason, it's kind of hard to believe Mike Swift kind of finds himself in a new place every year. This time it's with Chicago. Just a year ago, over 1,000 yards rushing, and he's going to be looking to build off that last year.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And what stands out the most about Verse, Mike, is really just his consistent production at the college level. I mean, his last 3 seasons, all over 9 sacks. He's got explosive hands, really good feet, and it's that first step to get on the offensive lineman so fast that allows him to win so often. They've got themselves a pretty physical pass rusher here in Los Angeles. So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. So you roll the dice on offense, and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. The motion man is Nakua. And he'll get this close to a 1st down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the 1st down. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go with Williams. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.